Hello Punchline and welcome back to the Eastern Front. Make sure you stick around for the first minutes of this video, or at least first minute or so, because I have a special announcement to make. And some of you have already, if you've been attentive to my posts on this channel, you've seen that I've posted about this Q&A video I'm having, for a Q&A special, basically for 1,000 subscribers. However, it has come to my attention that the channel is growing rapidly as of lately. I can show you guys. So here you can see the subscribe, and it went up right there as we recorded. But yeah, that's prenumeranter, it means subscribers in Swedish anyway. And as you can see here, just a couple of days ago, I'm recording this on the 21st of February, we had around 700, and it's been increasing, in a reasonable rate here. And then suddenly, just in a couple of days, we gained at least 200 subscribers basically, and I was not prepared for this kind of quick increase. So, and I think the post that I posted, the Q&A, we have around 25 questions, and some people have asked some other questions I will take in the Q&A in another post. But take your time here on this video basically. Let me get to the point quicker. On this video, ask in the comments, mark your, even if we have surpassed 1,000 subscribers at this point of the video being released, it doesn't matter. You will have your last chance here. So this is the last chance, by the way, to ask a question for the Q&A special. So in the comments, just mark your comment with something like for Q&A, or just write Q&A somewhere so I understand that it's for that video. And write your question there, make sure that you don't spam it or so on. But anyone is allowed, to ask. Some people have some people have, they have asked several questions in one comment. That's fine, just don't go too crazy with it, and so on. But I don't worry too much about that. And also, I wanted to say every question that you guys ask will be answered. So there will be no picking and choosing really from my part. Otherwise, unless they're duplicates, you will get the same answer as someone else who has asked a similar question. But if you're asking like a unique question that's not been asked before, you will have your question answered. And even if you do, you post a question that someone else has asked, I will include the comment probably in the video anyway, so you will understand that your thoughts have been heard, or your comment has been seen, so to say. But yeah, every comment will be answered in the video in chronological order, so make sure that you hurry up and comment here on the video so you get your question answered a bit quicker in the video than, the last people that will comment. So anyway, between what do you say? Between here from this video being uploaded and the 1,000 subscriber video being posted, you will have, recorded and posted, but you will have the time to ask any questions, even if I've reached 1,000 subscribers by this point. Anyway, back to the operational map here in the Bird Grow campaign, which has been, these last couple of turns, it's been really kicking my butt a bit, and I feel I haven't felt that it's been too fair, but maybe that's just me. Especially in the last episode here, and those Maxim guns out here, they've been a true pain in the ass. I mean, maybe that's realistic, but then I want my machine guns to be good as well, the ones in stationary roles. Anyway, let's turn the page and check it out. Oh damn. That's not looking good. No, yeah, this is still encircled by the way, for some reason. Oh my goodness. Let's see, how is this AA? Yeah, it's not looking good. We have one 8.8 here on the left. I don't know. We can just, do this. um, and maybe this. So we get all of the guns. Basically, now we have 3 8.8s instead. Pretty cool. Anyway, because I'm probably gonna want to shift these guys a bit to the left, as that's where the KV-1s, I think, should be creeping around. But they're kind of on the left, So, I mean, we will see what I do with them. I'm gonna have to take a look here by my own now at this point and figure all of this out. And I'll get back to you guys just in a minute. So, see you. Okay, guys, so no orders of attack have been issued. Anyway, I'm just gonna increase this size for the turn 6 here, so the guys that want to read that can read that. Um, yeah, there you go. But I as well as in every episode up at this point, basically, I've told you guys, I recommend the companion book. It's linked in the description. Check it out. Uh, it needs no explanation. It's an awesome document. Anyway, we have no attacks going on from our side. So we might get lucky and the enemy might not attack us. I know that sounds crazy. If we're lucky, that might happen, and then we could actually pass some time. I think it's 4 hours, 6 o'clock. I think it's 4 hours each turn. Maybe. Anyway, where we don't have to fight the enemy and the dawn can break and we can actually see what's going on. In any other case, we'll just have to fight them. The frontline companies are not doing good. I think we have several. Yeah, but these ones are routed. Let's see here. These are encircled. These guys, I don't even know where they are. I've had to disband one of the companies. It was in too poor of shape. Yeah, I don't know. I thought we had more than this, but I don't know where they went. Probably killed, I guess. But can't you see that when a company has been, ruined? Yeah, we have some route. Yeah, these guys routed. Yeah. These guys are waiting. Hold on. Where are they? That's 6th and 5th. Okay, yeah, okay, they're here. They're here, of course, yeah. That makes sense. Anyway, the enemy has just not attacked here on the left side at all. In real life, they pushed along this axis, I'm pretty sure. They tried at least. Yeah, here it says actually in the turn report that two strong points 1 kilometer west of Makri called Nekar and Mine. So that's basically here. They are still holding, but all the other strong points have been crushed. So pretty accurate to what we're seeing here. Although in real life the enemy had taken Gnestilova, and they haven't here. And as well, we're gonna go for a counter attack here. However, these two platoons, which I wanted to counterattack with, basically, of the 5th company, they are not doing too hot. We have to wait for them. Then we can counterattack, hopefully with the tanks included and the engineers out towards here, and try to go as far up here as possible and get our encircled company out of there, because this is bullshit. We've been trying to get this done for several turns now, but they're just stuck there, Anyway, let's hit the next turn and see if we get attacked. Okay. Frick! I shouldn't have moved these guys then. If these guys will be involved in the battle. Yeah. Sorry for swearing, but that means these guys are gonna be counted as arrived here. I would have really liked for them not to be. Anyway. Here, I'm suspecting now that we will face the enemy KV-1s at night. Do we have any forward observers here? Nope. I don't think so. Oh, that is painful. We have no flares, I think, on call, actually. So we won't be able to see very well. This is gonna suck, guys. Okay. No if, buts, or maybes here, though. Let's get into the battle. So here we are, on a... They're not counted as arrived? What? Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness, man. That would have sucked so bad. I don't know why they aren't counted as arrived, but they aren't. I love that. That's beautiful. Thank God, man. Anyway, we haven't seen this side of the map a whole lot. And I suspect there to be enemy KV tanks lurking about, which will make our life much harder. We have these 88s now. And this one has gotten ammo back. His colleague is on vacation as he got all messed up, unrecoverable. But yeah, so those guns will be very vital here in dealing with the enemy tanks if we come across any, which I believe we will. It's currently 2 o'clock. The weather is clear though, windless. Okay. Maybe, if we're lucky, we have some moonlight. That will help us out here. Maybe. We do not have any flares to speak of, so we won't be able to light up the night in any way, shape, or form. But this is a very interesting, this place here is mentioned quite often in the companion book, height 111.2, and this is the creek that goes here, Caveria, I think it's called. Let's see here. Creek, yeah, Caveria. Quite a hard word to. I don't know where to put the emphasis on anything in that word. Anyway, and I guess you can see it leads all the way up here to Olkhovatka here, which is the main goal for the Soviet offensive operation. Yeah, and in real life, fighting reached all the way to Olkhovatka here. And yeah, the Soviets actually reached with tanks, I'm pretty sure. There. And here's Farmstead Makri, and Bird Grow is somewhere out there. Anyway, I'll try to get all of this sorted. Hold on, there we go. 690 men, not the craziest size of operation, but not the smallest either. So, yeah. Anyway, I'll try to get all this sorted. It's been a long yapping session at this intro, so I'm sorry for that, but I'm done now. So, I will never be done. Let's be real, guys. However, I'm done for the moment. I'll try to get this sorted out. So, see you in a bit. And so here we are, guys. It does not look like we have any moon in the sky. It says it's gonna be clear, but it looks a bit cloudy to me. That makes things a whole lot more difficult, I would say. Anyway, it's looking a whole lot better than previous battles, I must say. No yellow blinking to begin with, which is always nice. Yellow blinking means your units are out of ammo, but we are locked and loaded this time, guys. Yeah, the strong point here has been cleared a little bit. I believe they will artillery here. I have these 88s in this precarious position here, but this was what I found to be the most optimal sight line, towards the field here, which is where I suspect that the enemy might try pushing with KV-1 tanks. And these 88s will be needed to knock those guys out easily. I think we could do it with the 7.5s, and I believe even the 5 centimeters maybe could do something to the tracks, but they are not like T-34s, guys. They are tough nut to crack. So the 8.8s will be vital. So here we can see the AA school in its entirety. So you have the company commander here, or the battle group commander with telephone and cable group. One of their guns is here, looking towards the road and the field here. 2 of the guns are here, scanning towards the field. Their recon squad, which I have as their close quarters like detachment, has been forced or put here to reinforce the stronghold here, or strong point. It's gonna be a hard battle here if the enemy actually decides that this is what we're going for, But it's been reinforced. They have 80 guns of their own, 5 centimeters, which are allowed to target infantry. They have machine guns, and yeah, they have squads, infantry squads, which, to be fair, have not been doing that good as of late. We also have this 5 centimeter put up here, which can be, moved around and used against infantry. And here we have 4 7.5s looking out into the night, waiting for the KV-1s and T-34s and so on, that I suspect we will face, as we have not faced off against units of the 150th Tank Brigade as of yet. Yeah, that sounds correct. Anyway, we have some things going for us as well. Let's see here. Who are the ones? These are the guys. Okay, I was right the first time. These guys are gonna perform a little assault, as the enemy was able to deploy so close to this stronghold here, strong point. I'm betting that within the first minutes they will have taken over these trenches, the most forward trenches. So with machine guns, with mortars, and with another platoon in support here, this platoon, Voigt, is tasked with retaking this point, and when they have done that, we will set up defenses here and hopefully strike out a little bit if we can, to make the front line a little bit stabilized here. I don't know, maybe it's a stupid idea, but I really didn't like how close the Soviets were able to set up here and take control of our trenches. We have some units on the left side here of the creek. A company or a platoon reinforced with machine guns. This is not a suspected location where the enemy will attack, so they are a bit cut off from everyone else. They have another platoon here overwatching the creek. We have 3 7.5s in case the Soviets decide to take their tanks to very poor tank country, shall we say. But if they decide to do that, I want to be able to do something against them. They are a bit low down, so they might have a hard time targeting it into the creek here. We will have to move them about a little bit maybe. But yeah, we will see. Other than that, I don't think we have a whole lot of other highlights to speak of. We have 3 Panzer IIs here. Told not to open fire. Just hold your fire, guys. Okay, you have way more dangerous guys out there, like way more dangerous tanks out there. So these guys are told to hold fire, and you know, if we start popping or knocking out their tanks, we can move these guys around maybe a little bit. But for now, I want these guys to just stay put. Otherwise, they are risking to get kill themselves. Here, let's see here. This is very interesting that some members of Voigt's platoon decided to take up positions out here, but that should be fine. These guys were very close, this platoon, Schatzmann, to where the enemy was able to deploy. So I'm thinking I could use them here and make them just hold their fire to watch out into the field and, you know, alert me if anything comes my way. So yeah, but they can obviously be told to open fire at any point. Well, here we can see a flare from the Soviets, a green flare. Oh my goodness. Flares coming from there too, but 3 flares here along the creek. Where I suspected that the action would be the easiest, so to say. Only 1 flare was spotted here. Might just reverse these guns out of their positions preemptively, so to say. They will have no nice line of fire. I just had them here to, you know, support, and yeah, well, I was not prepared that they would be moving along the creek here, and if they bring tanks in here along the creek, these guns will be vital in that engagement. And these guns are heavy, so it takes some time for them to drag them about, and they get tired pretty quickly when doing it too. Oh well. No enemies to be spotted as of yet. Ooh. Dang, that's heavy fire here towards the strong point. Luckily missing anything. However, look at this place. By the way, excuse me for pausing, but look at these tanks out here in the field from the first engagement. For those that remember, even some trucks and, you know, yeah. They tried to take Farmstead Macri. You can see even their tanks are moving towards the farmstead in of itself. This was a nice engagement. The first one. The second one around here though left a lot to be wished for. So yeah, keep that fire. Keep that fire right there, buddy. Don't need to get it anywhere to the left or right. You know, you're good wherever you are, or right where you are. Okay. Under fire being reported all the way from out here now. Oh yeah, those are our 88s being not targeted per se, but they are being very closely hit. And we have our first contact, and 7.5s are targeting, and by God, let's see what this is. Oh yeah, here he is. Oh my goodness. The steel beast, the true beast of this campaign. Oh, I've heard some things that people had a hard time, you know, I read on the Steam forums for this campaign that they had a hard time beating these guys with the 7.5s. They should have a hard time beating us too, but if they find us, we're dead. Oh my goodness, the 88s, you need to... These 8.8 centimeters here, they need to get into the fight. Let's see. They can't see out there, huh? Oh yeah, okay. We'll be left up to these 7.5 centimeters then. There we go, first rounds. Oh. It's turned off its lights, of course. Side shot, I think. Hit to the side. Yes, 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 that should be it. If it's anything like a normal tank, that should be it. Beautiful. But look, it's not dead yet. Look at this thing, guys. I think it's not smoking, but it's been tracked. That is nice to see. It'll be interesting to see in the after action report how much damage we actually can do to these guys. Dude, that was surprisingly, that's about what I expect, from... It's not knocked out yet. I can hear more as well moving here down by the creek. Oh, they jumped out. They jumped out of the tank. That's good. No, but that's about what I expect, 7.5s should be able to beat the KV-1, in my opinion. From all I've read about it, KV-1 should be beatable by 7.5s. But so when I read that someone had such difficulty, killing them with the 7.5s. Yeah, here's T-34s, thank God. Now a new opponent has entered the game, I don't care about the T-34s anymore, but we need to get eyes on them somehow. I think the 5 centimeters are, and the 7.5s, that is good. Yep, ooh, they're firing close. We're almost hitting them. And those are big those are big impacts towards there. Impacts here as well. Oh, let me pause. I need to check that my 8.8s are they all right? No, they're not. They're actually losing men. But the guns of themselves look intact. But yeah, that was a heavy fire mission here. I knew it was risky putting anything here, but I thought it to be vital. I'm just afraid I might be squandering my 8.8s now. Anyway. T-34s are dipping down here a little bit. And infantry is being engaged by machine guns over there, if anyone noticed that. Yeah, look at that fire mission in the background. That was an 8.8 shell, I think, that came from over there. No, maybe not. I need to check this out, though. Oh, you guys... why are we getting hit so badly? You guys need to duck down. Oh, look at this shit. Oh, why are they so good at targeting me? Why? Oh my god, and here we have AT... These goddamn things, man. These AT rifles. How many do they have? Oh, I'm so tired of them. Come on. That will be the actually main goal of all infantry components here. Just actually like so. You guys will try to kill these anti-tank rifles. These guys are blinking. Okay, the MG34 is immobilized. Something went wrong with it. Let's check this out now. Here we have one more KV-1. 2 more, actually. I just had to check quickly that this one was still operational. Okay. And over here, another one. That is painful. The only AT defense here is are these guns, basically. So if he crests this hill, we're gonna have a hard time. So we need to move up. Let's see here. From here, they should be able to spot the KV-1s as they come over the hill. And I should have done this sooner. Something like that. Let's see here. There. That looks good. Okay. Let's get back to business then. I'm praying that there won't be another salvo. I think these T-34s over here, though, are dipping into the valley, so to say, which will make it quite hard for us to deal with them. Yeah, MGs are looking nice now towards these AT rifles. I need to deal with them. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's good. Because they will just wreck our shit if they get through the gun shields, you know, of the AT guns. Sometimes when I get excited playing the game, I mix up AT rifles and guns. And looks here. Here's a T-34 with the tank descents. So tank riders, basically. Tankovi desantniki, I would presume you would say in Russian. Anyway, here we have them. This is a whole platoon, I think. They can just roll right through these barbed wire entrenchments here. And here they are rolling up on us quite nicely as well. But there's a platoon here that will probably help out. Okay. Let's see over here. Are you guys doing good? Yeah, you're surviving. Forward machine gun position is spotting enemies. Oh my goodness, there's a whole lot going on. I think we're targeting these KV-1s. Information overload, total information overload on the brain right now. What a battle we have on our hands, guys. But yeah, I think we're getting targeting here. And we're actually firing. We're actually firing towards the KV-1s. Come on. We cannot afford to miss shots here, Mr. AT gun. There we go. Keep it up. Yes, 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 from the side, and another one is joining in the firing. No, cannot afford to miss. Come on, guys. Get your gunnery straight. There you go, that's a hit. Oh, he got gunned down if you saw that. And those KV-1s are just moving up on our position. There you go. Nice shot, I think. And we're receiving fire now. That gun was targeted. And that gun is being targeted from the left by tanks over there, I think. Yeah, we're being targeted from tanks on the left. And guns. Oh, and this one is dead, I think. No, it's... Oh, it's returning fire! What a beautiful man! What a beautiful gun. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, what do we have here then, after all? We have 76mm, I think, regimental gun, whatever. T-34 is moving in a column. A lot of tanks here. That was a crazy strong headlight outside my window from my car. Headlights these days, guys. That's a totally nice. We have tracked one. Beautiful. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Here. I think our 88s are actually... No! These are not our 88s. It's the 75s. They're good enough, but I would like to see some 88s chew on these KV-1s. Or that's a T-34. Okay. They will just deal with it, I think. Here, though, KV-1s are moving up the hill. I just had to check that they're mobile. Here, these guns are finding targeting towards that tank. Okay. It's hard for me to, like, find the most, like, where is the zenith of the battle? And I think it's right here. These machine guns, nicely positioned to fend off any enemy platoon-wide assault here. But as we know with the Soviets, just having machine guns sometimes isn't enough. Okay. Let's see what happens here. Oh. Yeah, that was an impact on that KV-1 that's rolling up here. You can see the T-34 there in the background. Hatches have been pulled up on the T-34 there. So it's presumably knocked out. Massive fire coming from there, I think. Or massive, but many kinds. Machine guns, AT guns, T-34s. That is a T-60, I believe, that small tank over there on the left. Okay. These guns are suppressed now. You guys need to... Yeah. That is... You're kind of done for, I think. These machine guns are now opening up over here towards the... artillery guns, which is good. And they're getting them! Beautiful machine guns. Beautiful work. Yeah, T-34s, 5 of them. And I thought I saw a smaller tank on the left, but are my eyes deceiving me? Anyway, let's check out how's it going across the map. This KV tank has been defeated. This one has been detracked. There's a lot going on, guys. I'm all excited. This is actually a cool battle. This one has been detracked. That was the one I was talking about. We could see in the distance. It's just about to be missed here by a AT gun. And here we're facing, I think, the KV-1s here. And here's another tank coming up on this position. So now the question is, do we watch the leftmost flank with all of this craziness? Or do we watch those KV-1s? I think over here is where we will find the most intense battle. And not to be forgotten is that we have a whole infantry platoon that tried attacking us here. They look to be pretty soundly, you know, not defeated, but they're covering for their lives, basically. So yeah, this gun especially was taking some MG fire. Got me worried there for a second, and it needs to be angled this way. This gun, I hope these guys can get it together as well. The only one that's kinda operational is the one over here now, or that is not suffering from depression and such things. And here we can hear the artillery impacting close by, but you can see that they're being hit there by machine guns as well. Sparks are flying from their and they're even hitting the T-34s behind. T-34 is now firing at us, which is not good. There we go, that's on fire towards them. I think that furthest gun here is actually firing at the KV-1 that is immobilized. Yeah, over there or something. No, over there. It is. Okay, it seems like these guys are kinda safe for the moment. So let's check it out over here, what's happening, because these guys are facing the tanks. A real tank assault, one could say. Let's see here. You guys should any second, if they move just a couple of 100 meters, you know. And here we have the other 88, or no, wait. Let's see, where is the other 88? Let's see. Yeah, that is the other 88. There we go. Yeah. I held them back a little too much, but I'm very, very afraid for them. These guns are not seemingly getting anything done. And they're being hit as well by enemy, I would say. Machine gun fire, maybe. Here's a Pak 50. Or, I always say Pak 50. It's a 50mm Pak. He's targeting a KV-1. That will be impossible for him to deal with, I think. Oh my goodness. And this forward machine gun position that I set up, these guys are really... Look at what they have to face. That is not a good day. Those humongous beasts, you know. They really aren't nice to deal with, I would say. Platoons over here are also taking casualties. These guys are held back for now. Morgenstern is surviving, which is good. Okay. I don't know where to watch, guys. I don't know where to watch. That's the main issue for me in this game. I don't know where to look. I think this AT gun here is cooked, actually. If they get eyes on him. What are you doing? You are not allowed to target anything but tanks. There you go. And now... They're still firing artillery out here. Who are you guys? You are the link man. Okay. Be careful, please. Now, okay, captives are being taken over here, which is to be expected almost. These guns are now targeting the T-34s out there. Machine guns are working towards these guns here, which have been very much reduced. Oh yeah, that is beautiful to see. These T-34s are in good... I was right. It was a light tank there on the left. Cool. Everything is critical. That's the, and look at this one. I'm imagining that this tank has taken quite a few impacts, and look at this, the exhaust with the suit all modeled in game. That is amazing. What attention to detail, guys. What attention to detail. Now, I think this is where the critical moment will be for now. I would like to check the other side as well, but I think the criticality is higher here. That's a Soviet machine gun over there, I think. But yeah, you guys need to get going. There we go. Impacted it on a KV-1 over there, out in the distance. And now they were launching flares. Big mistake. Just means that we will have an easier time spotting them. They are a bit discombobulated right now. Discombobulated, I don't know how to say it. But you know, they're confused. Oh wait, that's a friendly machine gunner. Is that the forward MG position? Might be. Now we're seeing the KV-1 return fire here. Maybe towards... where is it? Where is it? Where's my friendly gun? Did it get destroyed? No. There it is. And... okay. Oh, here we go. That's a shot fired, I think. Oh. Oh, nice impact, I believe. Was a big flash, at least. That one was just impacted. I could barely see the flash. Now they're spreading out. 2 tanks to the left, 2 tanks going to the right. Far shot over there. Far shot towards that tank. Riflemen are now being engaged by the tanks. Okay. They're gonna move into the 88's field of fire now, I believe, in any second. We need to, however, take a look here on the left flank, I believe. I believe we do. Need to check it out, at least. Because there's a lot of fire coming here. Look at this. And I think, is this artillery impacting among our friendly guns here? Might be, might be. Oh my god, this game is lagging the frick out. We're receiving MG fire there. We need to return it. Yes, yes, yes. That is beautiful. Another burst. T-34 is firing at us now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hold on. Hold on. That is... hold on. I'm gonna take some screenshots. I will just cut it, guys, for you guys, so you don't have to worry about that. So, see you in a bit. Okay, and there we are. I just checked around a little bit, tried to find any cool pieces of action. I really like making thumbnails and stuff, so I'm sorry guys if that's, you know, you're bothered by it being paused, but I feel like in this game sometimes you just need to take a breather. Oh my goodness, it's lagging. There we go. Come on, get it together, game. There we go. Look at these tracers going all over the place. Oh my god, you could see a man getting sprayed down there. They're firing from here, from the creek. We aren't getting any... They're firing at that little T-60. Oh my goodness. T-34 returning fire to us. Direct impact. No. Beautiful. Almost a direct impact on one of our guns. Is the enemy lighting this position up with flares? One of our Pack 40s over here was immobile, or was taken out, presumably by a KV-1 or a T-34. Okay, we have more tanks now coming our way, by the way, from here. Another T-34. Okay, that's cool. Let's check it out over here, though. I think, yeah, we have a gun here that was impacted as well now. This pack position is being... It's not doing good. Let's leave it at that. Let's leave it at that. It's not doing good. And this pack position is taking its first losses as well over here. That's not good. And these guys aren't getting any good targeting towards those KV tanks in the field. It's beautiful action on both sides. That's the problem right now. And I wonder where these T-34s are going, because if they get into a decent angle, like they only need to be somewhere here for it to be impossible for me to target them with my guns. Anyway, One of the squads here from Tsuka platoon has taken quite a few casualties and are thus retreating. Oh yeah. Look at that. That is crazy. I still think the most critical part is over here. We need to deal with these T-34s, man. Let's see here. These two pucks, you shall only focus on T-34s. Where's the T-60? There we go. I can exclude it from the priority targeting. They should only worry about the T-34s. That KV has been dealt with, I feel. Or it's immobilized. It's not that scary. And, oh yeah, let me check. Yeah, they are dropping flares, I believe, right on top of our position here. That is surely gonna make this a lot harder. Oh, that is not good. And we're lagging again. Taking fire. Can we please get it back, give it back to them? We need our gun crews to stop being suppressed. They need to start getting into the, you know, need to start just manning the guns, returning fire. Here we go. Okay, they missed, but it's a good sign at least. Nope. That gun is disabled now. We only have one gun left here. No, wait, hold on. Ah, this is not looking good though. They are... Oh yeah, no, that gun is broken. It might be able to... No. Or do we have another pack? Oh, the pack 38 over here is... can't combat, it said. Okay. Retreats coming from there. Yeah. Are we able to put any rounds into these tanks over here though? Let's see. Yeah, that one is smoking, I believe. The leftmost tank is smoking. That is very nice to see. It's gonna start burning, I believe. Here we go. And look at that bounce. That is crazy. But it's smoking. No. That was gun... Ooh. Those were gun fumes being excavated, maybe, or exhumed. Is that one not smoking? No? Okay. No, they're both still active, maybe. You guys need to... Are you not dead? What the hell? It might have been hit by a armor-piercing shell. Somewhere not really vital, but I don't know. They need to get on it in either case. This pack 40 is done for. This one is being suppressed. Oh my goodness. Two T-34s have moved down here into the creek. Okay. Let's see here. I'm sorry for pausing so much. This one is actually now, I believe, finding targeting. Let's see. Yeah, you guys are retreating. That is not that weird. And you guys, come on. Get into action. There we go. Now these KV-1s are gonna have to face a way more dangerous opponent. If these guys can not get targeted by artillery for once. Come on, you need to get the gun up. Do I have to tell them to do this on my own? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Anyway. This tank looks to be evacuated, so that one is out. This tank is still rolling around here. Okay, let me just go check on the left flank. I have like control needs to make sure that everything is kind of working. I believe this gun will still be able to maybe fire a little bit. So that is good. And the flares have stopped arriving at our position. Do we have any killed tanks out here in the field is the question. That one looks like it's firing, not that it's killed. This one, I think, is untouched. This one has been tracked. That is very nice to see. Yeah. You have also been tracked and you're being dismounted. Oh, that's beautiful. This is a light tank. Don't care too much about that. This one is still active. However, I haven't seen much action from it. Okay, cool. Now let's head over here. Sorry, guys. Let's see if we can get rounds onto this KV. Oh yeah, but we're being targeted by 4 guns. You can see the explosions perfectly lined up there. And we're not getting any targeting towards there. These guys are targeting that T-34 out there. That is good. But I am afraid that they might, you know, miss out on a bigger fish here. Yeah, that is good. That is good. Keep it up, 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 keep it up. We need some more now. We need more rounds into that KV tank though. Just like that. That looked like a nice placement, I think. It looked almost like they hit the turret ring. But it's still, you know, firing away. Anyway, can't combat now coming from this machine gun over here. Did we get any more T-34s here? Yeah, it looks like it. They have a machine gun working out here. Nope, that's not a machine gun. That is, or it is a machine gun attached to a tank. So yeah. Let's stop with the priority targeting if we could. Oh yeah, this one has been really reduced. You guys are not getting any targeting done, huh? Oh my goodness, where did this come from? Dang. A light tank platoon just appeared out of seemingly nowhere for me. It seems like this gun can't... This is the timing. This is the time. Feuer frei for the freaking Panzer II platoon. And let's head into battle. You guys should not be allowed to target anything other than tanks. And retreating is somewhere. Okay, let's see. Coming from here. A Pack 40 crew is abandoning their gun. That is cool. That it happens. I don't care. Here they're really, you know, they're really trying to get this place. Did we kill a T-34 out here is the question though. I'm not seeing that T-34 anymore, but that does not matter. That doesn't mean that it's dead, but we had a T-34 all the way out of here somewhere. I don't think it's this one. Maybe. Maybe it is. I don't know. Anyway. Oh yeah, these T-34s here are moving in the creek. Okay, cool. I need this T or KV-1 taken care of. These are T-34s. They can be dealt with once we have gotten this guy out of the action. Come on, he's open to the side, man. Give it to him. This... Yes. 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 One more, please. One more, please. Please, 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 please. 2 more if you can. Whatever you can do, please. Yes. Is it doing anything to this tank, man? Oh, that is a beautiful artillery strike there on the strong point, but it's not hitting anything. Something is telling me it can't combat now. This puck. Okay, this puck has been abandoned. This one is destroyed as well, or being abandoned. This one is abandoned. The only remaining puck we have here of the 4 ones is this one. That is gonna be tough. It's tough. What can we do? Where does here's the barbed wire fence, which stops here. It's gonna take a long time. Let's see, where did I put the blitzes? Yeah, we need 2 blitzes to get up here. And then we can tow the pucks out into the field a little bit. A little bit, just a little bit. Don't worry, guys. And these panzers, they need to move up somewhere like... Let's see here. Here should be good to target those light tanks, maybe. This is risky business, but yeah, let's have them actually move up all the way here then. Interesting. Okay. 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 And now we're gonna try hitting these T-34s out here. Let's see which ones are operational. 1 and 2, as far as I can see. And 3 and 4. Impact, question mark. It's moving. MGs are battling with Soviet MGs out in the distance. We're receiving fire. Okay. All T-34s I think are hidden by the smoke now from our guns. Oh, but he fired anyway. Here we can see this KV still being targeted. Light tanks are now rolling up on our guns, so they need to start thinking about returning fire towards them. Mortars, okay. Let's see, do we have a cable? No, the link is lost. The wiremen need to lay a new link. These mortarmen are retreating. Okay, that is very interesting. These men are retreating. That is, I mean, to be expected. This machine gun crew is retreating. That is also, you know, par for the course at this point. Okay. Okay. These light tanks might just be dangerous in this case. If they catch us by surprise, they're close in, you know, they can deal with... And this KV is still firing, I believe. You guys need to focus a bit on the light tanks right now. Need to focus on all of this for now. I think one light tank, no, that is not disabled. It's returning fire now towards the MG position. And we're just missing them, these bastards. Come on, guys. Oh, and the T-34s out there are still working over our position. This MG crew has difficulties. That tank is now working, or that anti-tank gun is now working here. Are you guys getting... Yeah, you guys are getting targeting towards these light tanks. Come on. Anyway, we need to check out the right flank here and see if we're getting anything done here. These two T-34s are now moving into quite dangerous positions, both for them and for us, depending on the AT gun coverage. I think this KV... That's not a KV. This is a KV. Oh, thank God. Thank God we got the fucking tank, man. Oh, ooh, what a sigh of relief I can breathe right there. However, okay, let's see. Can we please get some... Yes! Some bursts from the autocannons here. Towards these light tanks. Well, yeah, fire on them with the MGs. Fire on them with everything, man. Look at this machine gun position, though. This is just plain... This is... Now we're talking. This must suck to fight against, by the way. Oh. Maybe that's what they feel when they have their Maxim guns, or, you know. This machine gun is getting into all kinds of trouble, though, being targeted by the KV-1, which is being targeted by the PaK-40s in return. Let's see if we can't get these Panzer IIs a bit into the creek, or across the creek like that. Okay, cool. We have some infantry here moving along with the tanks, and there's a lot of tanks in the field. Ooh. These guns are now targeting the T-34s out there. That is beautiful to see. We needed that. I think they have their backs to us. If we hit them in the ass, that should be all she wrote, even with a 5 centimeter. Yes, beautiful impact. Okay, got unit destroyed. Yeah, this pack has been destroyed now, so AT on this side of the map has been very much, you know, it's over for them. They did good though. I would say they did good. They immobilized KV-1. They took out no light tanks as far as I can tell, but they really did put some work in here towards these T-34s. Yeah. This KV could be target that we can see maybe from here. Let's see here. Gonna be hard, but maybe. Anyway, it's tracked, so. And you guys now should be able to, yeah. You should be able to get eyes on those light tanks. You move up next to him. Just start scanning, guys. Just start scanning. And you will find the light tanks, I believe. Strong point being hit by a heavy artillery fire. 8.8s are firing into way out here. Trying to hit this T-34. Okay, cool. With the gun in the transport, how can you say, transport orientation. This is how you move a tank when you, just for transport, when you just roll around, because the gun otherwise, you know, especially with MBTs, the gun sticks out so far ahead that, you know, it's quite hard to maneuver around, say a Leopard 2 with the gun to the frontal position. And here I'm counting, let's see here, 1 tank platoon, 2 tank platoons, and a light tank. Okay. 2 T-34 platoons and a light tank in the mix, and more coming back there, and more. The 150th Tank Brigade, which I'm suspecting this is really making an appearance, huh? Let's see if we can fight their light tanks here. You guys need to get eyes on. I can see them from here quite clearly, so at least that tank you should be able to spot, you know. Come on, just get eyes on. Just get eyes on, guys. We have a great position here. Yeah, good. That is a decent angling of the armor. Come on. It's gonna take ages for us to spot these tanks, huh? But I believe we will. I believe we will eventually. As they will open fire. Now here we can see some tanks getting quite far into the field here. They have been stopped, one of them though. This one might be stopped too. That one just took an impact and it's done for. Yeah, that is so done. Beautiful. But there's more. There is more. Oh my god. Look at this shit. There's just... How many tanks can the Soviets... You know, how many tanks can they bring, you know? They can bring a lot. That is the question, or that is the answer. That's a broken T-34 there. T-34 there in the back. Here's a new KV tank, which looks almost detracked back here. Yeah, it has been hit here and the track has been broken. So that is good. Stay back. Stay back there and be broken. Let's see what kind of tank we have here. T-34 with a road wheel behind it. I think it's all ruined. T-34s are retreating here, or it looks like it. That one is all broken as well. That is good. Now, we have our first tank-on-tank combat in this campaign, guys. You should definitely halt. Halt, halt, halt. Here we go. Look, 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 look. Look, look. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, this is so... Oh, this is exhilarating even. The light tanks versus light tanks. Come on, the rest of the platoon should surely react to this. Yes, yes, look at him turning his little turret. Ooh, we need to get the guns up. Come on, this is actually important now. This isn't just a meme. You need... These are our anti-tank tools in this scenario. Or in this situation. Come on. Yes, beautiful impacts over there. From the side like he's angling towards us. No, he's not that. Yes, 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 yes. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Come on, guys. Yes, yes, yes. Into the side, just like that. Beautiful. This is tank combat at its peak, guys. Honestly. And now that was a 7.5 that flew right above it. This is beautiful. Yes, angle the armor up. Hell yeah. Now we're talking, buddy. But why aren't we penning them? We should be going through their armor. I mean, kinda at least. Get some flares up there from that position. That is beautiful. Assisting our men in finding their targets. Or our tankers in finding their targets. Hold on. There's a lot of beeping. I need to just check it out. We have a retreat coming from, yeah, the infantry here. No surprise, they have been very much reduced. So have these guys. These platoons are not replaceable either, I believe. So, yeah. Yeah. It is what it is. Now 88s are getting to work here. So, let's see if we can... I think that one was just impacted over there by an 88. Are you guys gonna do anything more? No, they killed it. Yeah, they're actually missing that tank. Let's see if they can fire another shot. I'll zoom in a bit for you guys here. Oh, I might have missed firing there. Just because it sounded like the artillery was so close. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Yeah, that's a beautiful impact from a 7.5, I believe. Now we need the 88. We need you to... What are you doing? What is wrong with you, man? He's not getting any targeting towards there. Okay. Okay, let's return to a more gentlemanly way of war over here, where no one is actually seemingly finding the enemy tanks that have rolled up on this position here. Very bad news. But they don't get any good firing angles, and they're being targeted by machine gunners and a 7.5 from back here, which I figured we could put here instead, because I believe that we would have a armored formation coming along this road, or at least I was prepared for it. And here we can see actually we have a T-34 moving along this road, so I wasn't completely wrong maybe. Anyway, I'm curious if our 20mm did anything to these tanks. We seem to have knocked off some storage here. But I can't seem to find any impacts, not on that one. Maybe they're impervious. Nah, ain't no way that this little light tank is impervious to 20mm fire from the side. Come on. Who am I kidding? We just need to get some flares up from that position, and we should be starting to spot them again, I believe. Yeah, no, not flares above our position, man. Above their position. Come on. I wouldn't want to fire in this situation either, considering you have friendlies behind, you know. But in war, sometimes you have to do that kind of stuff. Out of ammo. Okay. Hold on. We just took impact here. Okay, this Panzer II has been impacted, presumably by the light tank, question marker. Let's see how the light tank is looking. Yeah, maybe. Okay. This Panzer is broken. Okay, the gunner, disabled driver, yeah. Okay. Because they're unable to find their targets. I see. Let's have this tank, Panzer number 432, move down here then. With, can you do it with smoke? Yeah, you can. Let's disregard that for the future. That is cool. Okay. You guys are so fricked. But they're still returning fire, you know. Real hard fighting AT men, I must say. Unit destroyed. Yeah. These MGs are being cooked. We need just one lucky round or whatever here. I don't think we have anything that can damage this here. Other than those Panzer IIs that are seemingly unable to deal with the situation. Now he's spotting. He is spotting at least. That's an AT rifle team, isn't it? No? Do we have any AT rifles here? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. This guy... Yes! These are AT riflemen, actually. They could... Now pinch work here. They could move up here. Okay, cool. But I'm really salty about my Panzer IIs not really working out as well as I would hope here. Unit lost. Oh, yeah, this puck position is being hit by artillery now as well, I believe. So I hope these guys are doing better. They are suppressed though. This gun is retreating in a completely wrong way. We can tell it to do that. That's the most we can do for it. Yeah, these guns are cooked. Now over here, these flux or pucks is are getting into action, and this flak here should also get into it. Yeah, they should have seen this quite a while ago, I believe. Oh, come on, what is with these 88s, man? They need to start targeting. There you go. Blow the turret off them, man. Okay, unit lost. Out of ammo. Okay, gun was abandoned due to low ammo. That is, I mean, fair. And here they're defending also against Soviet infiltrators along the bush line there. Oh well. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Come on. Yes, yes, yes. And it's on fire! It's on fire! We captured it on camera, guys! Oh my... And he's targeting the next one! Oh my god! This is... Oh, you don't understand. Understand how good this feels. Oh my god! Yes! Yes! Beautiful. Hunt them down. Get down in the creek. Get down in the creek. Let's just put them on this side of the creek for now. Oh my god. That is... Oh man. I can't even say what that's better than on YouTube. That is... Oh my god, man. That is beautiful. Dude, that's like... Man, one time... You know, we had, I'm from the freaking, you know, how can you say it, from the countryside, like really from the countryside. Where I grew up, there was no goddamn streetlights, there was nothing like this. You know, the most beautiful thing I saw living on the countryside in my life was actually, it was a road there. So I don't think that one exists on the American continent, and a lot of my viewers are American, so I'll put up a picture here. Very cute little creatures, and also very tasty, you know. I love hunting roe deer. But anyway, let me finish or get to the story. And there was this one roe deer that actually was on the, like, I saw him many times, and he had horns and everything, so I knew he was a buck. But he had some issues because he had been I think maybe gotten himself stuck somewhere, or a hunter really messed up and shot his leg off, or shot him in the leg and it fell off. But he was missing one of his front legs, you know, at the knee basically. And it was, you know, some in Sweden you cannot do that. I know some countries are very lax with hunting laws, but in Sweden, if you shoot an animal and injure it, you know, I could never live with myself as a hunter to just leave a injured animal, is what I'm trying to say. So that's what I'm saying. I don't believe it was a hunter. I believe rather the animal got caught somewhere. But yeah, and this roe deer I will actually, you know, I will probably put in a little thing that so you can skip past this when I'm done with this ramble. But this road there, anyway, I saw him several times just, you know, in the mating season in the spring. He was running around on the fields, you know, screaming, because they scream and they actually bark, you know. And he was barking all over the fields, hunting. Look, he was looking for a mate, you know, he was looking for a woman. But he was very unlucky, and, you know, but I saw him once. He was, dude, I saw this buck. I saw this buck, man, with one leg whoop another buck, and then the same, you know, time, just a couple of like half minute later, my family, you know, we were eating, you know, at our. It was in the spring and pretty hot, so we were eating at the backside, you know, not on the lawn, but like what do you call it? You know, some place where you have some chairs and stuff. But yeah, and then I see with I have to run and get my binoculars, you know, in real life. I had to run and get my binoculars just like this. And I look, and this three-legged buck, he was mating with like doe, or what do you call it? You know, the woman there. And that was just beautiful. That was probably the most beautiful thing I ever saw growing up on the countryside. Um you know, actually for me, that was, you know, I was so happy for him. I was rooting for him, because it's like, you shouldn't be doing this, or you shouldn't be able to do this, man, but you do it, you know, still. Okay, you guys, you need to hide here, because that is a T-34 right there, man. I'm not gonna let you get killed. I'm gonna do my best to keep you safe. There we go, it's impacted. That one blew up, beautiful. Now you can hunt them here. Let's see here. Can you go through the reeds and get some shots off? Yes, you can if you move up there through the reeds. I think that T-34 should be done for, maybe. It was hit in the side by a 75. Maybe we can see some smoke coming from it. It's hard to tell. I think it's smoking, yeah. Someone is unit losted. Another MG. That is what it is. It is what it is. MGs are targeting the light tank here. That should help out for our own tank to target it. Let's see if we can do something beautiful. Excuse me, unit lost yet again here from the right side. Packs are being lost, of course. But if they move too far ahead, these flak 36s should maybe deal with it, unless they catch a stray artillery round, then it's over for them. These poor cable men are running around desperately, and here we have Soviet infiltrations. Come on, guys, you need to. I think these guys are maybe, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they're infiltrating across here. Anyway, let's see, what can we do here? What can we do here? Can we get the... Okay. Oh no, did I miss that? Did I miss it? Did I miss this tank actually nabbing himself another kill? In that case, I will be very angry. Maybe he can help out against this T-34. I don't think the T-34 has good enough depression here anyway. He can maybe, you know, target it somehow. Anyway, his colleagues should, or his platoon commander should definitely move up next to him here. So, let's see here, something like this. Oh yeah, just do it like that, it will be fine. Or it probably won't, considering you have a T-34 over there, but yeah. Good luck. Now this field is seeing a lot of enemies, not only tanks, but also these guys are now allowed to fire at infantry. Wait, they have been all the time allowed to fire at infantry? Okay. Oh. What a letdown. The first... Okay. The enemy has now entered the trench lines over here. And they're firing with their revolvers at my men. That is sad to see. Okay. This flak is now retreating for some reason. Maybe due to intensive AT fire, they feel like they need to leave the gun or something. Anyway, here we have AT rifles out here. That is not good. Anyway, everyone should now be allowed to target infantry anyway, is what I'm trying to say. So we can just get rounds out into the field. Just kill these men, please. Look at them. They're facing so much fire, but they don't care. They do not care at all. The link men are caught out all the time in this fire, by the way. Because I think the wire goes from here to here to these guns, so it always gets blown up and they have to run out once yet again over and over to repair the wire or, you know, fix it. So yeah, and this guy, okay, yeah, they're working, those guys. Okay. Here is the light tank yet again. I would like, let's see how much ammo you have. Yeah, you have some AP left. So you need to get over here and target it when you can. And you need to help him out, like, get over here, man. Been a lot of fire towards this guy, but nothing that can kill him is here. Oh well. I don't think we could even sneak up these guys. I don't think we have any heavy equipment at all. We have some like grenade bundles, but those can't do anything to KV-1. If we had some geballte Ladung from a engineer platoon, but I don't think we have any engineer platoons at all on hand, so yeah. But now we're firing with the packs and everything. Everything is now allowed to target the field, which is reasonable, I believe. Yeah, and finally we're getting these AT riflemen. They are so dangerous. So dangerous. Come on, now we should get targeting onto this little light tank here, man. Come on. We're sneaking up on him. We need to maybe move up just a little bit here. Is it disabled? Why? Did you get him? I don't think so. It's rolling back, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I see some impact holes here on the left, actually. Did you get him? Did you get him? Did you? What's your name? Wolf432. That's the gayest shit I ever heard. Oh, can't say that. But yeah, but still, I love you, little guy. Come on. That is beautiful. And now maybe we can harass this T-34 into being abandoned, because I don't know why it's just stationary here. I don't know. Let's see. Do you have any ammo? Yeah, you have some AP, some HE. I don't know. Let's just get these guys into a concealed position here. Let's get this tank as well over there, even though it's all kind of fucked up. Yeah. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. This pack is just out here in the field. You know, everyone should still, as I said before, be allowed to target infantry. Everything is allowed. Everything is on the menu right now. We're losing men left, right, and center, by the way, but this battle has been wonderful. Let's see, unit lost. Okay, thank God it wasn't one of my tanks, at least. Or at least it wasn't Wolf 432, if you know what I'm saying. That's a real tanker's tank. And this, I mean, what a hero. There have been instances of these KV-1s in real life, famous instances on the Eastern Front, may I add, where they have been, you know, I don't remember the name, but there was something in Lithuania, I remember, I think in the early war, where a KV-1 was like, you know, they held out the crew inside for several, like, maybe a day or more. I don't know. They did something that was very, I can only remember it, like, reading about it a little bit, you know, so. But yeah, something cool happened, like a last stand situation with a KV-1. But what we should do maybe is just try to do something like this, and everyone just try to harass this T-34 into getting the crew abandoning it, basically. Yeah, look now, they're getting rounds onto the T-34 here. And I don't think he has the depression to do anything about it. That's what I'm trying to get at. Yeah, but all the MGs over here have been destroyed. Okay, we need to allow AI, let's say, targeting here for these guys. Yeah, there we go. Now we can get some mortars onto the KV-1 at least. Can't combat. Yeah. Okay, Pack 40 retreat. MG34 retreat. Pack 40 retreat. Yeah. The gun platoon is all cooked here. Not to be, or well, kind of to be expected. Daunt platoon has been completely eradicated. And the Suka platoon is in the process of being eradicated, basically. Yeah, and this guy has been allowed to chill here quite some time. Anyway. And this... I don't know how we will deal with this shit, to be honest. No, we will lose these guns if we're not careful here. We have let the enemy get up on this position, you know, quite willy-nilly. This gun is targeting the enemy tank, and one round into a T-34 or whatever that was. Looks like it was a light tank. That's an... yeah, these are light tanks. Come on, buddy. Here we are again. No! Who was that? Wolf 431. It had the depression, huh? It definitely did have the depression to target my tanks, huh? Okay. Let's say Wolf 432 at least. No! No. Alexa, play Ich hatte eine Kameraden. Oh my goodness. This position is cooked. Damn, I was too cocky with it. Pretend he doesn't see you and go back there, even though the tank is all ruined. Oh man. Crew was killed anyway. Yeah, obviously the crew was killed, but yeah. Now we will get some mortar rounds onto this thing. It shouldn't do anything to it though, but yeah. And mortar rounds are also being targeted towards this fucking thing. Oh, yeah. Okay. Alright. What I'm gonna need here is this AT gun, which has... oh my god. Only HE. That tells me something. Okay. And you have some AP. And you have some AP too. Okay, you guys, you will form a little party here, and you guys will make your asses, or get your asses as far as possible out here. Target this shit. Let's go. Come on. Oh my god, I need to close my window. What do you call it? Window blinds. It's been a quite heavy snowfall here in where I live the last couple of hours, so they're out with the how do you say it, snow cleaning crew or snow plowing, you know. Let's see, do you have any HE? Yeah, you have lots of HE. Why aren't you firing, man? Yeah, these T-60s were eradicated. This looks like something like the highway of death in Iraq, you know, back in, what was that, 91? Anyway. Sad situation happened here. I surely did not believe that the T-34 had this kind of depression, but I can see now that his angle, you know, was slanted. If he was, you know, maybe like here, no shot, but then we would have no shot of hitting him either, really, so yeah. I think this position is over. I think it's over in that position, honestly, at this point. We fought well there, but well was not enough in this case. You guys should not be allowed to target the infantry, by the way. Are you getting targeting towards that KV? Yeah, I mean, yeah. I can see it. But, question is, are you gonna hit it, man? Like, you haven't hit it this far. We've been trying to hit it for a while now, but, you know. Y'all just ain't getting it done, you know. TBH, y'all ain't just getting it done. I wonder when the enemy is gonna ask for a ceasefire here, though. That is what I'm thinking about. I mean, look at this. They can't. More T-34s active. Oh yeah, and yeah. Okay. But you guys, why aren't you finding any targets out here? Come on, let me just get down to your level. Okay, here you are. Okay, I can see it why. I should have had them just a little bit, maybe to this direction, but in that case, can you see how impacted this area is? If you look at the difference in like the texture in this train, you can see it's like a moon landscape here on the strong point, so yeah, not a good idea. Yeah, the men are abandoning this point now. And this is the slow work of dragging a Pack 40. Oh my goodness, what a slow gun to deal with. And these guns, I believe, are all but... yeah. You guys can move back. You can stop running out there. Come on. Don't be such fools. Yeah, look at this shit. These guns have been abandoned. I'm wondering if we could... or if... yeah, all of them are broken, maybe. Yeah. I don't believe we have anything that can do anything to this T-34 here. But it's... you know, it is immobilized, I would presume. Otherwise it would be moving around about a lot more. They usually are more active than that, at least. Oh well. Yeah, well, it seems like the intensity of fighting is dying down a little bit, at least. I don't know if you guys can hear that outside. You should definitely be able to hear that, unless my mic is so good at blocking out sounds. You don't hear it, because... okay. Those Opel Blitzes were abandoned by their crews, but these guys maybe could get over there. Let's see, a commander is killed here for Hausmann infantry platoon. Okay, they really picked their shots here, the tankers, I would say. Yeah. I shouldn't have done this with his light tank platoon, but I mean, it was so... I was high on my own supply, or what do you want to call it? I was huffing my own farts, or whatever you want to call it, you know. I had hubris, is the word I'm looking for. And here, machine gunners finally getting into the action. Firing past a broken Soviet truck through the barbed wire. Spreading, you look how their you know, shots get dispersed through the barbed wire. That is crazy. Oh yeah, they're trying to hit those guys. And combat now coming from Granatenwerfer, what's it called? Grenade launcher in Swedish as well, Granatenwerfer in German, but not in Russian, in English it should be a mortar. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense, huh? Okay, Kilian now. Let's see here. Oh yeah. They have decided to retreat a long time ago, I would say. Yeah, and these poor pucks here. I would say we could just try to get this puck platoon out of here, maybe. if they can, and whatever they can do to get out, they should do it at this point. I generally don't like ordering retreats, but in that case it's very much needed. And that's a KV-1 active, but we have its natural enemy, the 88. That was a poor shot though. We need a bit meatier impact here. Come on. Put a nice one into him that makes him burn. Or you can do that. That one was something that hit it directly from the... That was a nice impact. I don't know from what though. It's stopping though. Yeah. This position is firing now instead with the 7.5 centimeters at the KV-1. Yeah, I think the KV-1 is tracked here actually. Yeah, that one is tracked. This is a T60. Light work for any of our guns. And here we can see now the 88s are getting visual. Oh yeah. I don't know if... Tell me that he survived that. I can't even see the impact. Stalinium. That is crazy. Stalinium. Forged in freaking Kreml by Stalin himself. Beautiful work, comrade. That one should be dead now. There shouldn't be anything left of this little tank. But okay. Okay then. You guys should prioritize targeting this one. See, there's a lot of fire at this specific soldier. Oh my goodness. Look at this. And that's how an AT rifleman should be treated. Good, guys. Finally you realize what I'm trying to get at. And look how sturdy he is. Okay. Yeah, well. The AT rifleman is the antithesis. What do you call it? Antithesis. In Swedish we say antites. I don't know what it is in English. But the opposite. It's the opposite of the freaking... what do you call it? The flamethrower man. The AT rifleman and the flamethrower man. Natural, like, hostiles. Because the flamethrower man, he's like an honorable fighter of the war. Meanwhile, the AT rifleman, he's just like a little rat that, you know, messes with your shit all the time. Anyway, what we should do here, maybe, let's see, you guys, yeah, we do this instead. Oh, I believe they should do their best to get hooked up onto the trucks. So yeah, we will see how that goes. We're just doing this in the field of vision of this KV tank, aren't we? Yeah, you can see the trucks moving there. The KV tank is here. This is the true front line chaos that we want. AT guns from the left now. Yeah. You're gonna tell me that this thing is still surviving? I mean... It's really hit or miss with these guys, huh? Come on. There we go. Come on now. We need to check this. Unit lost. Yeah. Are we getting this unit lost? Oh yeah, he returned fire at one of our pucks, actually destroying the gun, it looks like. Yeah, the gun was broken, huh? Interesting. Meanwhile, we have two pucks here with clear view of his side. And he is still operational. Do we have a lack of AT rounds or AP rounds, or am I... No, they... Okay, yeah, they are actually only 4 rounds left for that one. But here, 23 rounds of AP now, come on. Even a high explosive should do something here. And you guys, you are not allowed to target infantry, you know that, right? Good. Okay, you guys are not wanting to do this shit in the middle of combat, it seems. So yeah, they're getting ready for this. They're working their way to it. It's fine. It's fine. Give him some time. Give him a perk 40. He will get through it. He will, you know.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Oh my god, we're taking fire, aren't we? Anyway, you guys aren't allowed to target infantry anymore. You should just target tanks. Especially this one. It's amazing to me how much fire this thing can take. Yeah, that was another nice impact, I believe. Gun fumes being exhumed, or... yeah. In the combat zone we're doing this shit, huh? Oh my god, and we're losing men like crazy. This T-34 though, they just don't give up, some of these guys. Let's see here. Ooh, who got lost? An MG-34 that found himself... where the hell are we? All the way out here, okay, yeah. Are you broken? Is you broken, bro? No. You is not broken, as a matter of fact. I don't understand why this gun though isn't firing. You know? They have quite a nice fire rate, those idiots. Okay. This is ready for now. Oh, here we have some Soviet infantry. You guys should be allowed to open up on them. Good. Anyway, you guys get over here and over here. And these guys are just getting into towing position. Those Pack 40s take so long time to move around. Okay, did we finally get this KV? It seems so. It's gonna be really interesting to see these guys in the after action report. But just let me pause and look at this. Look at this, guys. Not even counting the tanks that are just sitting in the background destroyed. This is crazy. It would be cooler if a few of them more got lit on fire though, because that really adds to the atmosphere in my opinion, but yeah. And we had someone out here. He looks to be also... yeah, and some out here. Those were the first two. I can't even believe that we got this KV-1 like that. I mean, come on. Anyway, that is crazy. Now the next... I think this is what we need to mop up now. Here we're fighting quite long range with machine guns. That should be our bread and butter. These platoons haven't seen almost anything, so I think this guy Schatzman is completely fresh, so should be doming them. But we're meeting a lot of fresh battle groups here as well. That is something, you know, to take into consideration. This guy should just duck down a little bit. Boy, is in a nice position. I don't even want to think about my tanks. I don't even want to think about those tanks. That was too horrible. Indeed, it was too horrible. Let's see here. Can you guys... yeah, you guys can spot the T-34, so somewhere here maybe we should get the gun. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Now everyone can target infantry again as normal. No KV-1 threat at the front line. We have a T-34 back here that is being worked on by its crew. We have no artillery to target it, however. That KV-1 should be also, you know, not a priority, but if we can do something about it, that would be good. One man now on this gun. Let's see here. I don't think these guys are gonna see it, but if they do see it, they can just light him up. You are getting close to where I want you. Okay. Oh, machine gunner, machine gunner, machine gunner. Yeah, dismount. They are doing it by themselves. That is good. I think that man got slumped over. Yeah. You can just get back wherever, however. And you need to move this gun in that manner. In the darkness, maybe they can do something. These guys can move up here with the truck. That is good. Okay. Come on, guys. Look at this. This is really cool, actually. Me and the squad, you know? And you're jackknifing it. Good work, driver. Good work, man. These guys have taken a beating. Oh yeah, they have been hit by something. Presumably AT riflemen that have been... Yeah, those look like 14.5 millimeter impact holes, if I've seen them. Sad. Here, some real frontline shit is going on. Crazy. Yeah, this position is all yower for them. Let's see, where did my Pack 48s? We have managed to save 2 guns, I believe. Maybe they're broken, maybe not. Yeah, they're kind of broken, but they can be repaired. Yeah. Oh well, we have kind of saved them. At least we've done something for them. There was one more tank out here. Did we kill it? Anyway. This Pack 40 is now firing at infantry here, which is actually not what I want him to do. I want him to get going this way. Oh, he's... Come on, you need to go here. Come on. He was just about to turn, maybe. This Blitz crew has been killed, so the truck is still there, but the crewman driving was unfortunately killed. You need to go there. Yeah, now you get it. Getting some targeting out towards this KV-1. Beautiful. Yeah, he can maybe get something done. And there's more coming here. There's more tanks coming, so these guys are gonna have to get it together, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Something like here. Yeah, that is good. That is good. There we go. And you can just return here however you feel like. I don't care. This gun though needs to move up somewhere here, if at all possible. You guys have your orders to move the gun. Good luck. This gun platoon, you know, really got Weichel gun platoon. They really took it, and this whole right flank kind of did too, but it was a cool battle. Yeah, we're moving here. We're moving these guns at a snail pace, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, now that these guys maybe get lit up in the fire, or the fire gives them some ambient lighting, we could get some targeting from here towards them, maybe. Did we kill him? I don't know. I don't know, guys. Nice firing from that one. This T-34 is still here. Yeah, okay. These Pack 40s, man, they're so heavy for these guys to drag around, and we only have 9 AP rounds on that one. Oh, man. And we only have 7 for that one, so... Oh, shit. You need to prioritize that tank. Some fire being directed there to the field. An operational tank can be spotted in all of this, you know. You're just gonna melt in, you know, if you're operational here, because look at this shit. Just sit still and, you know, don't make a noise, don't make a move. Sorry, I had to look on my shoulder. Don't make a noise, don't make a move. you will be fine, man, probably, you know? Kinda. Now we're targeting this KV again, which is not what I want, really. Look at that target. You guys need to... No idea where that shot went, to be honest. I really want... We need to stop this gun, because he needs to cover against the light tank, actually. Yeah, beautiful. Oh, thank God. Finally, we're finding this. Come on, don't get... How many rounds do you have left here? 5 rounds. Can we? Or are we just gonna hit the ground in front of us? Please, man. We don't need much. I don't need much from you guys. I just need you not do this and move a bit more forward before firing. Come on. Yes. He is at least firing. Oh! Accidentally got into the camera mode. He is at least firing towards this light tank. Missing, obviously. We're really bad. Or this, I would say this... I don't think my AT guns are that good at hitting their targets, to be honest. And I mean, at this point, you guys need to prioritize this tank. Or this... Yeah, this tank. To be honest. Because he's moving up on us. Come on. Oh well. And the Soviets really are fighting us hard here as well. I would expect a ceasefire or something by now, but no. Not these guys, no way. This place has been truly... I mean, what can they do against all these tanks? Look at this, they're just lambs for the slaughter. Houseman could maybe, with smokes, quickly, no maneuver or anything, just, or yeah, nothing like that. Just try to get out there. I don't know, maybe this is stupid, but if you pop smokes and everything, you should be able to make that tree line there. And if you do it quickly, you know. Because otherwise you're just sitting ducks for him. You know what I mean? I mean, maybe I'm being stupid now, but I don't want my guys to be just sitting out there. Taking it. It's better they get, you know, they need to close in and get low and get into this, like, tree line here, in my opinion. Yeah, they're throwing smokes now, that is good. That might do something for them. Did we kill this tank, or is it still just... No, it's just unidentified. Maybe we hit it there, I don't know. I don't know though. A lot of ammo was wasted, I believe, on that KV-1 over there. And now we're having another... A lot of things are killed here. We have another... That is a T-60, man. And we have nothing to freaking face off with it, except maybe this broken Panzer II. With a wounded crew. Okay. Let's see if we can move into intercepting position. Hopefully hidden from the T-34. Ceasefire from the Soviets. I'll take it. I'll take it. I don't care. I don't care. Oh my goodness. What a battle, guys. This has been the best this far, I feel like. Even though I've taken so many losses, this was a real fight, you know. I really like when there's tanks, you know. I love tanks. What can I say, man? Maybe this was the dumbest thing I did for Houseman. No, I don't think so. They're getting on with it. Throwing their smokes, getting to the tree line. Oh, man. Yeah, look at this. We were halved. But so were they, and they were a lot stronger than us. Look at that. Oh my god. Oh, we lost some control of area, as is to be expected. We did not have a good casualty ratio, it seems. Yeah, 185 to 244. This was a bit closer than one could expect, but we didn't get a lot of infantry kills, you know, but we did kill a lot of tanks, and they don't have as many occupants, so that's why the casualties, I would say, are pretty low. Let's see here though. We knocked. Am I reading that correctly? As in, we knocked out 26 tanks. That is crazy. No, I mean, here it says they have 14 left out of 29. I don't know. I don't even know. Is 26 crazy? Hold on, let me count this. I will just count it and edit it out. Yeah, I did a little short count. I got up to like 25, so I mean, maybe. Anyway, let's see here. This flak is gonna need repairs. Oh, it was hit from behind? Oh my, some doofus. Some absolute doofus. Maybe this machine gun actually hit him from behind, destroying or ruining the gun with a machine gun round. What the hell? But we did. Damn, we did really, take quite some impacts to the gun shield. Oh, this machine gun round went through here, killing or injuring the gunner, rather, should I say. Yeah, that gun needs to be repaired. This one is fine, but it's low on ammo. The gunner has been injured by a 14.5, probably went straight through, but it's fine. He got hit in the foot, he will live. Yeah, these guys went out of ammo, or this guy went out of ammo. Yeah, that's not so weird. These poor cable guys were really, that they only lost one man. That's insane. This puck could probably be recovered. It's gonna take a long time until it gets repaired. This one was abandoned. I don't think it will be captured by the enemy though. And this one could be repaired, but it's gonna take so long, so I think it's out for the count. Not good. But there. Killed 4 personnel. He did not destroy any tanks. This one destroyed 1 tank, it says. And this one destroyed 2 tanks. Okay, yeah. Well. Let me just move the microphone a little bit. Oh, sorry. Bumping it really hard. Let's see these MGs. MGs could maybe. Oh, they have been killing dudes. Okay, yeah, they have a really good. Some of them have gotten a lot of kills, in a way that I would have complained about if I was fighting against it. But I mean, I don't know. I still think the Maxim gun beats out the MG34 emplacement just purely because look at how high up my man's is sitting here. That is such an easy target for the enemy to, hit. That's just, and the Maxim can keep a longer sustained rate of fire, so, Anyway, let's go through all of these tanks and look at these poor squads, man. I kinda knew it when I was placing them out, not gonna lie. Wolf 431. Yeah. And here. He destroyed 1 vehicle. And he did 2. Okay. Oh yeah. Anyway. As I said earlier, Alexa, play Ich hatte eine Kameraden. Anyway. This pack 40 was abandoned. It's counted as destroyed, huh? Okay, well, abandoned, lost. Yeah. This pack 40 is in a working state. This pack 40 is in a working state. The blitzes have been, this should be, yeah, it's destroyed with a, what is that? SH round. I don't even know what that round is, but yeah. Abandoned, destroyed, abandoned, destroyed. I think they're all cooked, these 80. This whole platoon is cooked. But we did manage to kill some tanks with them. See here. This one destroyed 3 vehicles. This one destroyed 2. This one destroyed, killed 3 personnel. This one killed 4 personnel. And that doesn't even, take into account if they tracked a vehicle and so on. So I believe that it doesn't. Anyway, here we go. Tank battalion commander. He's out here sneaking about. That makes no sense. That makes no sense at all. Okay. Second tank company, second tank platoon. This is still the 233rd tank battalion. Okay. Only thing left here was this T-34, it seems, of that. I think we met these guys earlier and really, yeah, we put some dents into these tank or armored battle groups. Oh yeah, look at this. The 88s did some good job. A 5 centimeter really, or it did not do anything here. 7.5 Nebelgranate. That's a smoke shell that they hit it with, if I understand Nebel correctly. Okay. Oh, yeah, we can actually remove that for now. It looks better without it. Yeah. Okay, cool. I don't really care about the infantry. Here we have a bastard. As I said, the opposite of the honorable flamethrower man. Anyway, here we are seeing, let's see, 150th Tank Brigade. So these are the fresh tank battle groups, and this one was impacted here by the 88, ruining the whole, basically the whole, everything here was ruined in the tank. But it seems like the personnel or the guys manning it, they survived, but it's in an unrepairable state. Okay. And these guys belong to, let's see here, sorry. These guys belong to the 2nd Tank Battalion, 1st Tank for 150 Tank Brigade, 2nd Tank Battalion, 1st TC, so 1st Tank Corps, 3rd Tank Company, 3rd Tank Platoon. Okay. This one seemingly made it out without a scratch. He took a bunch of Russian machine gun fire to his tracks, but other than that, he looks fine. That's cool. Yeah, so, okay. One tank just... How do you survive this as a tanker? I'm impressed. Color me impressed by this guy. Anyway, this T-34 out here was abandoned by its crew, but it looks like it's gonna be able to be repaired in 18 hours. That's gonna take them some time. I think even as it's the gearbox and chassis and everything, transmission, this might be needed to be taken to a repair shop. So it's gonna take some time until this one is back in the action at least. And here we have let's see here. This is the 2nd tank platoon. This one was abandoned and all the crewmen are killed because look at this. Oh my goodness. You can see here, for those that haven't really understood what this is, nice work for watching this far. And what is it called? KV-1s. It's Georgian. That's not a Russian name. Anyway, you read it like, okay, this is the impacting projectile. So the 7.5 centimeter Panzergranate 40 or 40. It impacted at a 41-degree angle, I believe, at 507 meters. Stuck means basically, let's see here. I'm not that sure about that. I think that might be a penetration. I don't know. Someone will say in the comments. Anyway, the impact managed to kill the driver, the machine gunner, destroy radio and fuel, or damage radio and fuel. Here you can see, same here, but it destroyed. Yeah, so this is damaged when it's not in big letters or capital letters, but in capital letters, it was then it was killed or destroyed. So killed or destroyed, capital letters, small letters, damaged. So here we can see the 88, for example, damaged the driver of the T-34, killing the gunner, killing the loader, and so on and so on. Gunner reciprocated, blah, blah, blah. So that's how you read that. And here we can see, yet again, some nice impacts here from especially the 88, just punching through this gun shield or whatever you want to call it. Very nice. This one is abandoned and lost. That is good. This T-34 apparently just managed to, just take some machine gun fire to the tracks. No, nothing more than that. That's cool. Here it says Smert Hitleru, so death to Hitler is what that means on this tank. They always have some cool writing or fun, some kind of writing. Here we have first tank platoon with the KV-1s. This one will probably be back in action pretty quickly. It seems like the only damage really done was to the track, huh? Yeah, the radio was damaged and the track was damaged. And here we can see the impact projectile. I just faintly could see, if you look there, you can see it's 7.5 centimeter managed to destroy the track. But this one will be able to work in, basically the next turn. But this one though, there's no way. This one's gotta be lost. Yeah. And there it says actually pretty interestingly RF cast inside parentheses. I don't know what that means. Maybe someone can tell me in the comments what that means. That is very interesting. I know casting is like a process in armor, like when you made armor back in World War II, but yeah. Anyway, this one was lit up. The 88 here. Okay. It hit here and somehow damaged radio and sight here. This won't get through, the 7.5 won't get through here. The 7.5 does get through here, especially at the seam. This is a very weak point of, especially, Russian tanks that were kind of poorly welded here in the seams. So that is not unrealistic at all, actually. Cracked. 88 managed to go here, and somehow it killed the commander there. Side shot hit here. I mean, look at that. It's, you can't even see the impacts on it. But yeah, the gunner was killed there. That's okay, cool. Anyway, one interesting thing about these KV-1s, they had a machine gun in the rear of the turret, so you can't even sneak up on them with the infantry. Anyway, ooh, big T-60 platoon. I'm not gonna check them all out. This one got hit by a 88mm high explosive. That is enough. Yeah, I'm not gonna check them all out. This one, that is crazy. The crewman is, this one's gotta be lost. Yeah, it is. You can't man a tank with one crewman. That tank is lost. But look at them. They managed to hit him with some high explosive here and everything. Lucky that one crewman. Let's see who is. The gunner. Very lucky. Very lucky. Yet again, KV-1. This one was burnt out. Let's see what it was that triggered the fire, if we can find that. Might be it's hard to tell because usually it's a little like star. I don't know what the word is in English for it, but next to the ammo, for example, if that was what triggered the fire. But yeah, it could be the ammo or battery lighting the fuel on fire, whatever. It was set on fire. That is cool. Here, this KV-1. Let's see, it's gotta be lost. Nope, okay, it might be on their territory even. Yeah, it's on their territory. They could maybe get some repairs going, but 2 men manning a KV-1, that's gonna be hard. It's gonna take them some time as well to repair this tank. Yeah, ain't no way that they get this done in field, man. Anyway. Lots of impacts. This one hit weapon 1, which is the main gun. Commander, loader, and gun. I don't know. That's not the word for gunner. GN is the gunner. Gun might be, I don't know. Gun reciprocator, gun mechanism probably, yeah. Gun mechanism was hit by this round. The 7.5 here, the 7.5 here got some nice shots into it as well. Anyway, it's very interesting for me to really look at the KV-1s because I've never fought against them before. Or, well, I have in my first campaign, which I played of this game, but that was not recorded. But then I fought some KV-1s, but that was a long time ago, and they were not as dangerous then because that was summer 43 Germans, and now we're like early autumn 42 Germans with no tanks barely. So it's a different it's a totally different threat, the KV-1 is in this campaign. Anyway, Yeah, this one is gonna be repaired probably. Gonna take them some time, but yeah, it's probably gonna get repaired. This one as well, it seems, has been pretty spared. Yeah, track chassis has been damaged, but you know, a tank can still work with a damaged chassis sometimes, so. This one though won't be doing anything. It went straight here into the wedge of the armor, killing the driver, gunner, loader, MG. The whole crew was just turned into dust inside there. Yeah, that's a cool name. What's it called? Boboshirov. That's a funny name. Anyway, here we have some other T-34s. Yeah, these are the guys that were out all the way back. Hold on. Oh yeah, they were back here even. Okay, I understand now. Yeah, this tank was abandoned, but the crew survived. So, but it's still counted as lost. So, because a lot of things are broken on this one, so counted as lost. This T-34 probably won't see action again, I would bet, with only 2 crew members. Maybe. This T-34 is counted as. What is it counted as? I don't know what this T-34 is counted as, if it's abandoned or not, but it was at least detracked out here. So that is cool. Let's find more tanks. These are T-70Ms. These are not T-60s. Oh yeah, because they have the yeah. I was thinking because these guys did not have autocannons. They had actual, you know, 45 millimeters. But yeah, let's see here. Oh my goodness, that was. And here we can see the 2 centimeter Panzergranate, so the 20 millimeter, my autocannons, they hit here in the side, but did not go through, funnily enough. But here instead, a 7.92, so a rifle round of some sort. I don't know if that's anything special. That might be an anti-tank rifle, maybe. It might not be even. I'm not too sure about my bullet dimension. No, that is I think that's just a regular rifle round that went in here and killed the gunner somehow. Interesting. This one though. Oh, this was a beautiful. And here you can see that little thing. I don't remember the word for that little star symbol, but that's what says it was set on fire. But look here, 20 millimeter. That was the most beautiful moment of this whole campaign this far, in my opinion. Beautiful. Anyway, this one was hit by some 7.5s. Okay, and this one was impacted by. I think these are AT rifle rounds, actually. These might be AT rifle rounds. Here we can also see that the 2 centimeter did some damage. So, collective effort. Let's see here. Hold on, I gotta find the AT rifleman. Here they are. Ammo, what ammo do you use? Yeah, that is a AT rifle round that had impact. This tank. Yep. Okay, cool. More tanks. Just a KV-1, just a clean KV-1 kill here. Ah, not a lot more to be said about it. Just a clean kill. Beautiful. Rarely happens. This one has been. How many hits have you received? 47. Vast majority are rifle rounds though, but a lot of 7.5s as well. Here we can see 7.5s going into it, just not doing a whole lot and hitting at weird angles, you know. It was even impacted here, but nothing to be said about that. It probably didn't even do anything. Whole crew bar 1 survived, which is insane. A lot of broken stuff, but maybe they might just get this one operational again. Crazy amount of hits. Let's see here. HQ company tank recon platoon. Okay. And you're all fine. Nothing hit you. Life is all sunshine and rainbows for this guy, huh? But these guys, no, not so much. 7.5s from like a kilometer away, really. Yeah, they did a good job on this one. This one, has been damaged nicely and tracked, but it might be able to get into action again. Gonna take them some time though. And this one is out for the count. Beautiful. T-44 is here. Yet again, I think this one should be out for the count. Yeah, it's. I don't think they can get this back up and running, especially with only 2 crewmen left. This one though. Track chassis. Yeah, that might be able to be repaired. And this T-44 fled the field of battle, which, you know, wise move. Wise move up until, you know, when it was really getting dicey there. These are a NKVD or NKVD platoon assigned to the rifle battalion, rifle brigade. Let's see it. Did these guys surrender, huh? Looks like it. These are real scum of the earth. No, I mean, everyone had a job to do, but, you know, and look at that. That looks like they have the green color of the border guards there on their collar there. That's pretty cool. Anyway, these guys, you know, the Soviets are a bit, you know, pushed against the wall when they start having NKVD platoons in the action. And here we go, Sis Freeze. These guys are not gonna see combat ever again. Not with 1-man crews for sure. Yeah. Can't be used with a 1-man crew. Nice work from the machine gunners, by the way, over here. Very just clean work from these machine gunners. Let's see, can we get some view on the crews? There they are. These machine gun sections. Mwah. Beautiful. Kalnagus is his name here. That's not Russian at all. I don't know what that is. But he was an AT rifleman. And thus he... Oh my god, he looks almost charred up. This is gruesome. State of him. Ah. Feel sorry for him. Yeah, he was stuck. Yeah, look at this. The whole field probably started burning from racers and stuff. And these guys burned up along with it. Ooh, that is, you know... Sometimes it gets a bit real, this game. Whatever. Let's head back to the operational map mode. Battle group routed. Yeah, this position here has been lost now. That was a good position. Huh. I don't know if it's worth taking back. Let's see here. We're still looking at a victory here, but yeah. I don't really care too much about that. It would be cool to try to get the main defensive line back in our control. So I think that will be the end goal for this campaign, just to get the main defensive line back under our control. Anyway, what a video, what a recording. I'm all spent, guys. I just have to get off the computer now. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next episode. Bye.